Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Cancer, October 27, 2022. You are making a break from the past, helping clear the path for future growth and development. There may be chances to broaden your horizons through education, life experience, or adventure. Emerging opportunities to publish or promote your work, share your ideas, and enjoy mind-expanding experiences can figure strongly. Meeting important people through these endeavors is possible. In the areas of publishing, promotion, travel, adventure, belief systems, world cultures, higher education, and the law, if appropriate to your current conditions, there can be new beginnings or sudden advancement/focus. There can be new avenues opening up for getting out and about. It's a good time for exploring the world or new perspectives with friends. With Venus aligned with this eclipse, a relationship can be integral to your success with fresh starts in these areas of life. Joy, compromise, pleasure, and warmth are key ingredients. You could get funding or other forms of support for your efforts to expand your mind, teach, guide, promote, or connect. A major life moment is upon you. This is because a solar eclipse is now echoing through the cosmos, bringing destined new beginnings and decisions before your feet. This eclipse resounds from the heights of your solar ninth house of expansion. You and your significant other may begin to plan long-distance travel, so consider distant beaches, cities, and locales that have always fascinated you. You could make some of the most beautiful memories in your life. If you are single, you could instead use this energy to tap into your spiritual nature as you whisper to the universe to call your soulmate to you. Go with the flow of life. Where will your professional journey lead? There is no telling what might be on the horizon during the new moon partial solar eclipse in Scorpio today. You may see a remarkable shift in your professional development during the next 6 months, like a change in your higher education or even where you travel to. It is possible to go back to school, change your degree track, or leave school. Traveling to new places to work is also possible. Regardless, you may find that this unpredictable yet fated eclipse puts you on your soul's journey with your career. Thanks to the moon's departure from your financial sector yesterday, your financial instincts are sharp and you are emotionally and intuitively engaged as Mercury not only moves into his final days here but is wrapping up all planetary activity on this side of the financial fence. After the Sun and Venus, the planet of money, left over the weekend, you have everything needed to move forward with confidence, as you work now to tie up loose ends. The aspect of the day will quite possibly find you brooding about how to get a head start. For one thing, you cannot go wrong by paying attention to your body. If your mind is feeling foggy, don't let it stop you from getting out into the fresh air for an invigorating walk every day. If your heart is feeling blue, don't let that stop you from reaching out to people who care about you and asking for some extra TLC. Very favorable vibrations today. They are ones of acceleration and positive change in your way of confronting certain situations. You may throw anything aside that gets in your way. Don't hide out but push ahead and change your habits, notably in your private life. Don't hang on to routine but get free of what you already know so that you can discover new horizons, alone or with your partner. Having the moon in an adventurous part of your chart in the heart of the working week is something that might usually take a back seat, but not this time. Not only is the moon still in your sector of adventure, travel, learning and discovery after yesterday's eclipsing new moon, but aligns with Venus today. This is not just giving you a better read on Venus' new desire for adventure but on where you want to channel the momentum from yesterday's eclipsing new moon and the opportunity this has brought for a fresh start. The moon is not only making its only visit to an adventurous part of your chart while Venus, the planet of love, is here, but just as she moves into her final 3 weeks. With no planetary activity on the romantic front but Venus working to bring the spirit of romance and adventure together, this is something that needs to be embraced. Our eyes in the sky. Today is a unique day that asks everyone to really dive into their subconscious mind. With much of the day pointing toward our need to focus our energy on meditation, it's an important time for some much-needed self-care. If the news and media are getting to you emotionally, don't even look at the things that will upset you. This might mean turning off all social media, hiding the phone and stepping away from the computer for a period of true rest. The strong conjunction between the Sun and Moon in fierce Scorpio is going to kick up a lot of stuff at once. This is a channeling aspect in the astrological world, especially as the solar path enhances the intuitive ability of your mind. It's the perfect day to write in your journal and dive into the intense self-help work that you need to move forward. It's a great time to discover hidden things about yourself that you haven't been able to connect to because of the state of the world. It doesn't mean that you don't care. Empaths and other extremely sensitive people are going to be even more clued into the vibrations of the community without even looking online. This is a good cry kind of energy. Some healing modalities include playing your favorite music, dancing, singing, taking a soothing bath, and even just chilling out and regrouping in the evening. Just after midnight, the moon enters Scorpio, exiting its void of course which began yesterday afternoon. We are now just a few hours out from the Scorpio solar eclipse, making this an occasion for meditation, silence, and release. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and we might undertake this shedding process in our dreams, letting go of old projections and fears and aligning our intuitive compass. Over the next 2 days, we remain in this inquisitive lunar terrain, seeking deeper communion with our unconscious mind. Before dawn, the Scorpio new moon solar eclipse catalyzes changes to our psychological landscape. As with all eclipses, we are encouraged not to use this time for intention setting. The Sun and Moon's interaction with the lunar nodes prompts karmic events, allowing the universe to work its magic upon us. We should trust the process rather than try to control our fate. However, should we need a meditative prompt to ground ourselves in what is sure to be an energetically turbulent day, we can use the Sabian symbol for the first degree of Scorpio for reflection, tourists on a sightseeing bus. This image is food for thought. It posits the idea of being an observer moving past an observation. We are tourists of our own experience, curious as to the landscape moving by outside our window. We might also consider this Sabian symbol in terms of taking a glimpse into our past, as the luminary's conjunction with the lunar south node suggests that past behaviors, interactions, and conflicts may now consume our attention. If we can detach from the illusion that the past is present and turn our focus to our future, we can avoid getting caught up in unconscious traps now. This eclipse is additionally aligned with Venus, emphasizing our relationships. We may be destined for run-ins with old romantic partners, friends, or colleagues. Or situations transpiring within our current relationships may be eerily reminiscent of prior engagements. We can be curious, like the tourist, about the lessons these people have to teach us, but avoid jumping to Scorpionic conclusions. No need to exit the bus. Matters will become clearer over time.